The next verse I'll apply to a notorious high-profile murder trial that you're all aware of. It was very, very world-renowned murder trial where one LAPD detective breached integrity and breached the entire case because he became what verse 28 warns us about. Verse 28, a disreputable witness scorns justice, and the mouth of the wicked devours iniquity. I'm not saying that this detective was wicked. He's actually a pretty straight-up guy. You can see him on Fox News all the time. He's actually a Fox News correspondent now, and he does a lot of neat things. He's now retired, living in Idaho. But Mark Furman, he lied. He became a disreputable witness on the stand in the presence of the jurors. And when what happened, and I truly believe that because of what Mark Furman did, he was the sole reason why O.J. Simpson was found not guilty of killing his wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her boyfriend, Ron Goldman. Mark became a disreputable witness on the witness stand because he lied about using the N-word. Especially when it's a racially charged murder, obviously you don't want to be accused of using the N-word. Had he just told the truth, he wouldn't have lost his credibility. But they asked him, "Sir, have you ever used the N-word?" And he said no. And what Mark Furman didn't realize was that O.J. Simpson's defense team and his defense investigators had a lot of evidence that he had, including some audio tapes. And they were played. And he was perjured right in front of the juries. That's a perjury right there. You lose your credibility. He got caught with his pants down, and he became the verse 28 disreputable witness that scorns justice. And he was nailed and committed perjury right in front of the jurors. That goes back to the word integrity again. Mark's one lie became a security breach to any and all prosecutorial evidence. And if you're a firm believer in the Constitution, which I am, the jurors had to find him not guilty because there was too much reasonable doubt. Because if he lied about that, how do we know that he's not going to lie about the vial of blood in his shirt pocket at the crime scene, and on and on and on? You lose integrity in one area, you really lose it everywhere else. One of the pieces of the armor of God in Ephesians 6 is the belt of truth. Why is that belt so important? Because it's the only piece of the armor that everything else fastens to. It either fastens to it or hangs onto it. It's the only piece of armor that actually holds our offensive and defensive weapon, which is what? The sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. If we don't have the belt of truth, we do not have the Word of God. We've lost our testimony. We've lost our credibility.